Greetings. This is Elder Black Light. Time for you to rise and shine. It's prime time. We're going to put a nightcap on it. This will probably be the last one for tonight. I've been up early this morning. Now see, a lot of people can't see why making YouTube videos is beneficial to the cause of the black man. But I can't. They say you gotta have boots on the ground. Well, you know, y'all don't know me. I've been introducing myself to you throughout various videos that I've been making. I also mentioned the fact that my mama, this is an old book, a donation book of my mother's. Ali X, Sister Ali X. And as we go in it, you see that she started donating. I misread a while back. I said in 1947, because I was born in 1946. So 2 years later, my mother joined up. But she told me that she was going to the meetings when I was in her stomach. But she hadn't joined up yet. Till started donating to her 46. She joined up and they gave her this #1 Michigan. And I'm looking at her, what she, you know, through the pages and what she had donated for. And it's, on each page is different things. One is the Treasury. I can't hardly see it because water has blurred the ink. And one is for labor, Secretary's Labor, New Temple, Nation Farms. See, these brothers and sisters pulling their resources together. Nation's Apartments. Look, Nation buying apartments. See, young Pharaoh, he don't know nothing about that. You know, he going by what some Peckerwood told him. Probably one of them Jews. See, Jews got a way of getting in with black people, so-called Jews. Ever since I was coming up, the Jews were the last Caucasians to leave the neighborhood. Then we got funeral donations, and then you got poor treasury. So she was giving like dollars and what she could afford, 50 cents. But Elijah Muhammad, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, took those donations. Some went towards the farms, some went towards apartments, some went towards the grocery stores, some went towards various projects, and he made it happen. He had, when he died, he had a 60 plus multi-million dollar operation going. He had banks. This brother, he got the accomplishment of the Muslims online. Just type in the accomplishment of the Muslims, and he'll show you all the various inquiries that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, I mean, he had boats. I mean, not boats, but ships. He had planes, airplanes, a fleet of airplanes. His last project was on the table, drawing board, was a black hospital. And don't we need a black hospital now? the way organs are being uh, misused. Uh, they cutting organs out of people while they're still alive, shipping them over to the rich people. Uh, the way they experimenting on black people. But we ain't got enough sense to quit going to these white hospitals and build nothing of our own. So, I'm just putting a nightcap on it. And you see on YouTube, walking while black, getting stopped while walking by black, getting shot while black in the home. Uh, you're going to college and they harass you in college. They got these Caucasian women calling the police. See, we don't know what goes on in the white man's meetings. The ones where he don't allow black people. You got a whole lot of blacks working for police force, a whole lot of blacks in the military, a whole lot of blacks working for the government. And they think they're doing a noble deed. Because it's hard for them to understand that the Caucasian is our natural enemy. He just can't figure it out. Why he can't figure it out? Because your mother and father. For example, you got to train your child up. It says this in the Bible, but they don't never talk about this too much. You got to train your child up in the way you want him to go. See. Another thing you got to do is you got to teach people how to treat you the way you want to be treated. And they say, well, treat people the way you want to be treated. But you got to teach them to treat you like that, because nowadays people don't went savage. The white because they raised up under a savage creature. The Caucasian, he's still savage. He's the only one going around the world blowing up countries, over some oil, trying to own everything. Man, don't you know you can't own the universe? Especially the universe that the black man is in charge of. The black man is the universe. The black woman is Mother Nature. And you can't own that, man. The Indians knew that. All people of color that lived in harmony with nature knew that you can't own nature, or what comes out the ground, you can't own it. That's part of God's technology, part of Allah's technology. He made so you didn't have to pay for nothing, so he didn't make no money. He made it so you would never get sick, because he gave you the right frame of mind, so you didn't need no doctors. He made it so that you would be in compliance with the laws of nature and the laws of the Most High. So therefore, you didn't never need no lawyers to plead your case, because we were walking in the Garden of Eden, paradise, living nice, and you can't and you can't buy that with a price. So look, everything is happening now is to wake you up, because we've been put to sleep. Now I know you done heard that, but you don't believe it. The majority of our people don't believe that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Master Farad Muhammad, came in the person. Allah came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, and he raised up a messenger, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Don't let the acts of Farrakhan turn you against the teacher. Now, you ain't got to actually join Nation of Islam nowadays because it's so convoluted. But there are books that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad left where you can pick up. The brothers be selling them. You know, any black bookstore be selling these books. And the only thing you ain't going to get is the supreme wisdom. You ain't going to get that book unless you join the Nation of Islam. But if you do join the Nation of Islam, go to the brothers that are strictly followers of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Because they won't be mixing up Scientology in it and all like that. They won't go to the white man. So we're going to get on out of here. Saying you better listen up quick because you never know what you might get. You got the kind of flavor that will save you, the kind of knowledge you won't get in college. From the land of Nile to the kingdom of God. It's time to rise and shine. It's prime time. Stay in tune, glued to the tube, baby.